welcome back to my channel. This is kind of a very awkward angle, but I'm in the car at the moment. I am gonna try a new coffee shop, but I thought I'd film today. Shane is currently at the hospital. He's going for like a checkup procedure thing, and we didn't think it would take that long, but he's gonna be in there for like 3.5 hours, 3 to 3.5 hours. And I was originally just gonna sit there. I like brought my book and everything with, but we didn't think it would take that long. And there's a new cafe, or not a like new cafe, but there's a cafe here in Mossel Bay that I've been wanting to try for the longest time. It's a pink cafe. You guys know I love pink, so I was thinking maybe I could just go sit there for like an hour and drink a cup of coffee. I've got a YouTube video that I need to edit. It's like my last student day in the life. And yeah, I also thought maybe in today's video I can talk to you guys about my 2023 goals, how I set them, how I plan to achieve them, because I'm going about it in a different way, and a lot of big things are happening in the next few months, or even the next month, 2 months. So yeah, I thought I'd take you guys along with me today, and yeah. Different clothes. We were just starting to walk on the beach and I totally forgot that I was actually filming a vlog. And we ate we ate food before we came. We had lasagna, cream spinach and butternut pumpkin. It was so nice, but I never took a video of it. But yeah, it was so nice. So we're gonna take a walk on the beach now. And then we're gonna go home. Can you believe it's 7:30? Nay?
Yeah.
And it's this light. It's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. Shane's parents have like a beautiful entertainment area where you can like see the view of the ocean and whatnot, right? But like we don't use it too often. So like sometimes spider webs would develop, or like tiny ones, right? And we haven't been up here in quite a while, and there's a cloth there that I thought, you know what, let me just pick it up. There are like a few ants on it, it's okay, I'll use it to just wipe the table because there's a lot of dust on it. I ran from there to like I don't even think I ran, like I think it was one full on jump from there to like there. There was like this freaking creepy looking black spider, not like a daddy long leg, like a really weird looking spider. I think it might still be on there. I don't really want to go lift it up again to go see, but so now I'm thinking, should I sit up here? Should I just like take the risk? Because there's like a tiny spider web. But the fact is, like, if that spider's there, that means it's close to me. I know I might seem like such a baby, but I can't. I literally cannot. I don't know what to do. So I went downstairs and I grabbed another chair. It's like a camping fold-up chair. I really just wanted to sit up here. I always feel so peaceful, and I've done it like throughout the whole time that we were here. Like most mornings, come up here. There were obviously a few mornings where it was like raining, so like I couldn't come up here. But yeah, it's just so peaceful. So I'm gonna read a bit of my book. Sorry, something dropped there. I'm so paranoid at the moment, guys. I don't like spiders. Anyway, I'm gonna read a bit of my book, and then I might journal after that, and then talk to you guys about my 2023 goals, or I might talk to you guys about the goals directly after reading, like, or finishing this chapter. We'll see. And yeah, let's get into it. So I just quickly did an outfit change after reading a chapter of my book. By the way, the book I read before this one, before Irish Rose, was Love Hypothesis, and I know it was a book that went around on Book Talk on TikTok. And guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a book this year that's going to be able to top it. If you guys have book recommendations, please comment them, or like Instagram message me or whatever. Like, I was just, that book and the way she referenced The Office in the end, it was so good. Like, I literally, like, that was the fastest I've ever read a book. It was so good, and that was my first book for 2023. So yeah, I went back and I watched the video that I made for 2022 regarding my goals and whatnot, because I did write them down in a separate notebook, but I don't have the notebook with me now. Yeah, so after watching the video, I did write down the main points that I touched on, and I just want to go through them before I talk to you guys about my goals for 2023, because some of them are quite similar. But yeah, let's get into it. So one of my main goals was working on my anxiety. I wanted to see a therapist, but I struggled finding one, and I really want to find someone who does specialize in specifically health anxiety and OCD, or like has dealt with people who have suffered from that. But I must say 2022 was a much better year than 2021 regarding my anxiety, and I do have a theory on why. I think number one, I dealt with it a lot better. Like, I found a way to like logically speak to myself and just be like, what you're feeling now, it's only anxiety. You don't have this or this health condition. Because what's it called again? So when it comes to the type of anxiety that I have, medication's not gonna work. It's not gonna really like help me to get a grip on it or whatnot. What really helps with it is cognitive behavioral therapy. It's like talking to myself, finding different ways of like, I don't know, like just self-talk to like get myself through the panic attack or whatnot. But yeah, 2022 wasn't that bad of a year regarding my anxiety. And I also feel like I eliminated a lot of things that just generally caused me anxiety in 2022, and that was ending friendships that I've been in for multiple years, but I just felt like we'd outgrown each other, we weren't serving each other in like a positive way, and I actually did that. Like, that became really easy for me this year. It's just letting go of friendships, or like ending friendships that didn't like have a positive effect on my life, regardless of how I felt about them, and how much I like cared about them or loved them or whatnot. And yes, it was difficult, but as the year went on, I found it easier to do it. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. But I must say, the past few days, or like the first few days of 2023, I have been dealing with anxiety, but it's like, I know why I'm dealing with it now. Like, I know why my health anxiety is heightened, because my general anxiety is heightened. So like, I'm not thinking logically. That's because I feel like I don't have control over my life at the moment. Until we get back home, then I'll feel better. But for now, it's still like in limbo. But yeah, working better with money. I also feel like I did good with that. Like, I learned how to save properly, because we had to come to Mossel Bay, or like we had planned vacations to Mossel Bay twice now. And yeah, I had to save up a bit of money to come here, like my own spending money, which I didn't mention that in that video, but I did work for the majority of 2022, so I did earn my own money. My parents weren't giving me any money, so yeah, I felt like I did work better with my money. Sorry if you hear banging, they're doing construction, like building a new house. But anyway, yeah, so I feel like I really did work better with my money. I learned how to save. I did still do a bit of impulsive spending when I was sad, or like just, I don't know, wanted to feel happy emotion. That sounds so sad, but yeah, I'm still working on that. And then eat cleaner. I did definitely eat cleaner, but the one thing I did do a lot more in 2022 was eat out more. And I don't mean take out, I mean go to restaurants. But that was like one of my goals that I didn't put on there. I wanted to try new restaurants. But yeah, so I did feel like I did eat cleaner. Obviously there were days where like I would eat junk food, but I'm not, like, it's the 80-20 rule. I'm not going to limit myself. And continue exercising. I do feel like I did good with exercising, except now in December, because obviously we're on holiday, but like that's an exception to the rule. But yeah, exercising definitely. Replying to messages, oh boy, that is literally one of my goals for this year as well. I don't know why I get so overwhelmed with replying to messages. I'm trying to be gracious on myself and just try and understand that sometimes I'm gonna have low days or whatnot, and low weeks even, and I'm not gonna want to reply to messages, and that's gonna be okay. But if I want to uphold friendships and grow them and whatnot, I need to be able to reply to people. And yeah, and just in general, like, I'm just shit in replying in general. And like, I'm so tired of hearing, oh yeah, finally you've replied, or I'm tired, and that's on me. But I really just want to become better with it. That's one goal I didn't realize, or like, yeah, I didn't end up achieving that goal in 2022, but it's okay. We work on it this year. That's weird. Sorry. I think I'm starting to sweat up here. There was literally, oh my gosh. Anyway, so then SRC, I think I had like a whole different view in regards to university and like the student representative council of what I thought the year was going to be. Let's just say, if you don't have the proper team backing you, it is going to be a lot more difficult. Like, it's going to feel like you're not going to be able to achieve any of your goals. But luckily, I'm the type of person that I am. I'm a type A personality, and Sagittarius sun, Capricorn moon, Aquarius rising. If I set my sights on something, I will achieve it. Like, if I really work at it, I will achieve it. And I feel like as president of SRC, I did achieve a lot. Freaking airplane, hold on. Thank you. Anyway, as SRC president, I feel like I did achieve a lot. I also learned that I need to become better at delegating if I want to be a leader, or if I want to go into like the manager career in like corporate world or whatnot. I need to be able to delegate tasks. I need to be more trusting of people. but that's something I'm gonna have to work on, because in regards to people doing things, or you know, when I tell them to do certain things and they don't do it, I don't know, like maybe it's because I'm a woman, I'm short or whatnot, I don't know, but then yeah, I kind of ended up doing a lot of things myself, and that was partially on me for not delegating, and then yeah, partially for other reasons, but yeah, other than that, I really did achieve a lot. I achieved most of the big events that I wanted to have on campus, and yeah, and then YouTube wasn't a good year for YouTube. I was just so overwhelmed and busy with SRC, having a job, having to study and get my degree and whatnot, that yeah, and then Instagram as well, Instagram Reels, like I was just not, but that's two things I really want to work on this year, because I was so good starting off with YouTube, and then when we went back to university in like person, I just fell behind on it, but that's okay, it's a new year, and I don't have university, so I'll be able to work on it. So those are my goals for 2022. I achieved, I think, half of them. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5, no, okay, so 5 out of 8 goals I did achieve, and it was just like replying to messages, YouTube and Instagram, that was a bit wonky. But yeah, let's move on to my goals for 2023. So my goals for 2023, I did structure differently. So in the like weekly planner that I got from Typo, which look at how beautiful it is, it's this pink color with like black detailing, it's so freaking beautiful. They've got like a goals and dreams section. Let me show it to you guys. There you go, they've got like a goals and dreams section in the journal, which I love, and they had the exact same section in the like weekly planner that I had from Typo last year, but I just wanted to try and structure my goals differently. But yeah, so I've got 10 goals. It's post on YouTube, like post more on YouTube, like at least once a week or like 3 times a month, post more reels, try and exercise at least 3 times a week, try 1 new food or 1 new restaurant a month, read 20 books. So that's one goal I also achieved in 2022. My goal for 2022 was to read 12 books, like a book a month, and I achieved it, 12 books, and it was my first time ever, because I had the same goal in 2021, but I only managed to read 10 books out of 12, and last year I did it, but it's because part of my morning routine is reading a chapter, and like I did that almost every day of 2022. So it's all about habit stacking. Whilst I was like drinking my coffee, I was reading my book, and yeah, so I'm very proud of that. But for this year, because I realized if I am really into the book, I tend to read it faster. So for this year, I'm going to read 20 books, and I think I'll be able to do it. And then I want to read 2 classic novels within like the 20 books. I want to go to the doctor for 2 different like medical things. It's not serious. It's okay. So one of the things is for my skin, because it's beautiful now. Like I've only got 2 pimples, like one there and like one on my chin. But my skin at the moment is beautiful. But I've been complaining to you guys about this for like the past 3-4 years. Every time during winter time, my skin will just break out, and I've tried a lot of different things. So I want to try and see if I can go see a dermatologist and just check that out, and see if like I need to use different like types of, I don't know, but that's been happening for the last like 3 to 4 years. So I want to go check that out. And then the other thing I don't want to talk about, but it's also a medical thing that's been happening the past few years, and I really I'm tired of dealing with it now. Like I just want to go and then I want to write more. So like I want to write more poems, short stories. I was in the literature club last year and the year before that, and last year it was just very difficult to find time to attend the club. I did write poems, but I didn't write it as often as I did in 2021, so I want to become better with that again. I want to travel more, and then I want to become better with replying to messages. I don't know. So I did read an article on cosmopolitan.com, and they said that, well, a psychologist said that the reason why a lot of people do suffer from, or like a lot of people who struggle with replying to messages, suffer from burnout, and boy, that was the one thing I did suffer from a lot last year. That was on me. I was just being unrealistic with myself. And yeah, one thing I also did mention in my 2022 goals for the year was like getting a better sleep schedule. Also did not achieve that. That was one thing I really like. That's one thing I do like put on the back end when I need to achieve certain things. And what, like I would neglect my sleep a lot, and sleep's actually very important. But I've been catching it up in December. I've been sleeping a lot, or like more consistent hours, like at least 8-9 hours every night, and I feel great. So yeah, but the way I'm doing, or like the way I'm gonna try and achieve these goals is by writing down like mini smaller goals each month to achieve a few of them. Like obviously like the books and whatnot, like those I'm not gonna be able, but like yeah, like for example with my YouTube and Instagram for January, I did write down like a little, I'm already in Feb, I did write down a little section. So I already have like my fitness tracker, so that's what I do. And then I can actually show you both pages, my fitness tracker, and then underneath that I've got YouTube videos I posted, and then I have to like write them down. And I've already posted my summer outfit ideas, and then reels. I want to post at least 4 reels this month, and I've already posted one. I'm gonna do another one just now. So yeah, in order to achieve them. And like I read every morning, like I'm not gonna tell myself to read 1 book a month. Maybe I'll read 3 a month. Maybe there'll be months where I only read 1. At least like I just need to achieve reading 20 books, and then just I need to really, I think I'm gonna put out like 30 minutes or like at least 15 minutes every day to like try and reply to messages. I think that's a good way of going about that. Write more, also try and maybe include that in my morning routine. And yeah, I think so. My mantra for last year was let it go, let it be, like don't force anything. My like saying or mantra for this year is self-discipline. It's literally, because you can try and have all of the motivation in the world, but if you don't have self-discipline, because you're not going to always have motivation, and self-discipline is a big thing. But yeah guys, this video also a bit all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys gained some inspiration. I know it's now like the 2nd week of January. I'm gonna try and post it like this video this week, but we'll see. I've got a like student day in the life that I want to edit and finish and then upload, but I can post 2 of them, and then I've already reached my goal of like posting 3 videos a month, right? So yeah, try and keep that up. Good luck for your 2023. Even if you only have 1 goal set for the year, even if your main goal is just to like get up, brush your teeth or whatnot, that's already a step in like the right direction. But yeah, I hope you guys have the best year ever. Wait, let's rather not put too much expectation on this year. Let's just let it be. But yeah, 2023, here we go.